Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up. You hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch. Y'all keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah. We got the info, knowledge. We gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind. That's what the yak do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you. That's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front. You can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black. We off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on.
On time, we right here with my nigga Marcy.
What's good, Mr. I hate you. I hate your family.
Hate your guts.
Hate your guts.
Mr. Bucato.
Mr. I can't stand everybody. But yo, we started on time, yo. That's all that matter. Let's go. What's good?
Dominance in the motherfucking house.
Let's cracking, my niggas.
Of course, the man that makes the machine go, DJ Young. Really though?
What's good? What's good? What's going on?
Alright. So we got a mean show lined up for y'all, but of course, on time is the guest of honor. It's Paulie. It's Paulette Cognac. It's VSOP, the finest of champagnes and cognacs. That's how you say it, right, Paulette?
Hey, I'm not French, bro. But we'll rock with that.
Yeah,
that works.
You rock that. This is J Sweet. Ooh, that should look exquisite. Yeah, so we got the mean show lined up for y'all, but first we're gonna introduce our non-paying sponsors, of course. We got One Life for Leisure. What's that website?
OneLifeForLeisure.com.
OneLifeLeisure.com. Go on there. I think the code is still LAM. Is that LAM?
Life's a movie.
Life's a movie. Life's always a movie. Go on there. You get the apparel for some percentage off. Don't quote me on the percentage, so I ain't gonna say one. We got Twin Star Music ENT at Gmail. Is it gmail.com?
Yes, sir.
Gmail.com. Go on there to get your beats. Your studio time. To get, if you want to get a Fire 16, or he might just take over the track and put a 32, to your 8. So, whatever you need, holla at niggas. We got my man Derek Novell Photography, and he gonna introduce the rest of his stuff to you.
Nah, we only going with Derek Novell Photography this week. Derek.Novell at DANovell.com. Holla at me for all photography, maternity shoots, proms, weddings. Just because I do charge an hourly rate, holla at your boy.
Yeah, Also, if you're a self-owned business, if you have your own business, if you're trying to get some promotions out there, we do promote y'all businesses, and we don't have no problem doing that. Each one teach one, each one to reach one.
Send us some merch.
Let's get that out.
We'll put you on.
Get you out there.
Like my man Big L said, put them on.
Big L,
man.
Reconnecting.
We started on time. I don't know how to act. I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah, where we go from here.
The show.
Topic number one.
First topic.
Boom, hit him in the head. Topic number one. A relationship isn't in jeopardy until the female isn't happy. What say you, panel?
I agree.
Do I need to repeat it? One
I
time you look confused, Swiss Star. No need to repeat that.
Me personally, I agree wholeheartedly.
He's like, left the what and take the
take
what?
The what? Yo, this shit is smooth. Very nice.
I might have to make another guess.
Yeah, definitely might have. Yo, in case y'all remember, we drinking that Paulette VSOP. It's the cognac. You ain't got that shit in your bar in your collection, so don't act like you do. All right, but I believe that's the truth, because for one, like, a dude could be upset with his female, or with his woman, or with his wife, or whatever, and it's like, alright, whatever, nigga, get over it. But once the female's unhappy, it's like a nigga gotta jump through hoops and everything to make her happy. Otherwise shit is in peril.
It didn't.
There's acronyms for days. It's cheaper to keep her, happy wife, happy life. I mean,
Those aren't acronyms.
Well,
No shots. No shots.
but still,
I'm with you though. I feel where you're coming from, bro. I feel you, bro. No shots. No shots. I love you, bro. No shots.
Think that was a shot in the
but yeah,
heart.
my point is, we go through society being taught that yo, you keep the woman happy, you're good.
Cheaper to keep her, boy.
Shit.
You understand? I said cheaper to keep her, boy.
Nowadays, women tolerating more. It's
No,
no
they
longer
not, bro.
cheaper to keep it. It's cheaper to fuck it real good.
Yeah. Welcome back, DJ Youngster.
You ain't got to do what you had to do back in the day. Women tolerate too much now, so
That's because they on some. They're not on the shit they was on back in the day either, though.
and a lot of dudes are turning gay, so they just fighting for whatever's left.
That's the truth too.
Turning gay.
Yeah, turning gay.
Always.
Niggas wearing they
Always
bags.
was gay and just
Hey.
being exposed.
I don't know how that shit work, but I know they popping up now. So
That's how it would work.
motherfuckers' jeans is getting tighter.
Well, we go even harder. When it comes down to it, a lot of women that look at it from that perspective, they just gave up. Like, dudes tolerate a lot of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, females tolerate some things. The dude doesn't always up and leave, but as a woman, mom, partner, it ain't always gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be the basis of the relationship is over or I'm gonna walk away. Cause guess what? You a part of that man. You that man's rib. Guess what? He gets stomach aches. He's stuck around.
No, you always.
You get a stomach ache too. You're not supposed to roll out.
Supposed to just dip,
Yeah.
right?
You know what I'm saying? So that, like you said, when it comes down to the just taking into when the back in the day, the value of we don't even have to say the value of marriage, but the value of the relationship was taken for more. It was more. It was more at bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They knew. Guess what? Every day wasn't gonna be pretty. Shit, I met a couple the other day. They said, "Yo, the first 10 years they marriage was terrible."
Yeah.
They held it
Who
down.
held it down?
That's crazy.
That's crazy because I know people who
Held it
going through that
down.
first year.
You know what I'm
and couldn't stick it out.
But yet, again, like we keep revisiting this topic, yo, society makes it so easy for you to walk away from something that you placed a value on, investments in. That's crazy to me.
Is that same value still being held in it nowadays, though?
But that's on the individual at this point. You see what I'm saying?
Keeping it true to
And I guess it's the same. I guess I'll take it a different direction.
Yeah,
All for that, like the same value. You was talking about as far as value in the relationship, right?
Right, just I mean, like he said, there's no loyalty, there's no respect, really. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really respect a motherfucker and carry shit the way some people carry shit in relationships.
But I'm not even going to say it's no loyalty. I'm not going to use the word loyalty because a person can be loyal and hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even with the loyalty that's there, if you're hurt, they're so accustomed to just rolling out. You know what I mean? I can't say it's no loyalty because they were loyal up until the fact where they felt
got
like
hurt.
Exactly, but they still loyal. They just couldn't deal. You know what I mean? But it's more than that when you jump into a relationship.
So the topic is we're talking about right now. A relationship isn't in jeopardy unless until the female isn't happy. What do you think about that?
That's not true.
Different perspective. Bring it.
Break it down,
The only reason why
Devontae.
I say that is because some men are out here who are willing to say how they feel, and if they not happy, the house ain't happy either. Like your girl can walk around whatever, like oh, he alright, he gonna get over it, da da da. But no, he's not because that leads to other shit. You know what I'm saying? That leads to infidelity. That leads to your home being broken because now he's going out all hours of the night because he's not happy, or he putting other people in y'all business. Not to say female friends, but like more so like like
That bed buddy, that pillow talk.
there you
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
So I don't think it's always on the female. I think it's on the male.
I know people right now, dudes right now who got the wife, and got the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
And jump.
And the jump.
And not to mention, and the jump. But guess what? You want to know why? Home is happy. Home is happy now.
No, she's happy. Let's put it like
No.
that.
I have to put it this way. Home is happy now because he has his happy feet. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it's all said and done, she gonna be happy. He happy because he know la 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 la. I'm gonna let her get that off.
Right.
But I'm about to go get this off. You see what I'm saying?
And that's partially the point of it, because like if a dude is not happy, he's more than likely to probably step out, but not to like, oh, you ain't like it?
That brown looking last
It's so
month.
smooth.
Past that. But he's more than likely to step out, but you know what I mean. But he's not gonna, not in all cases, but he's not gonna like jeopardize the household when he's stepping out.
She's dramatic, right?
Yeah, she's definitely dramatic. There's nothing harsh about this at all.
A little dramatic.
I got a chaser, that's why. I need a chaser.
No, you're icing me. That's a chaser.
That ain't no chaser, that's just to cool the
You-
damn thing
You
off.
sound like Eddie Kane Jr. right now.
Yo.
I was drinking whiskey last night.
Hey,
Whiskey.
this is
Oh,
French
so-
whiskey.
Huh?
Yeah.
Off.
It's-
Off. Wow.
Shit. Hold on. Yo, finish with your point. Hold on a minute.
I'm just feel like, home is never gonna be happy if both parties are unhappy. Period. If she unhappy, of course she's gonna. The thing is, women are more boisterous with how they feel. That's all it is. Women are way more boisterous. Men will kind of take their time, kind of observe the situation a little bit, maybe sit her down and put it in front of her as to what's going on and how he feels. At the end of the day, if she doesn't like listen to how he feels, or she's just kind of ignoring how he feels, then he steps off. But he doesn't break up the home for some reason. He'll just go and be with somebody else. My thing is, nigga, if you got some issues, you gotta tell me that shit up front.
How many?
On display.
Some will, some won't.
So how many times a female? A lot of times.
That's right.
And I'm talking
You
about
only gotta
female.
tell me once.
I'm talking about the female doesn't speak loud enough. Like, you know how they say there's everyone speak the same love language or something like that?
And love the five love.
Five love,
Five
right.
languages.
So, and I'll use me for an example. Yo, sometimes you have to yell to get my attention. Sometimes you have to curse at me. I'm a hood nigga. You gotta curse at me sometimes to get my attention. If you don't do that, I'm not necessarily really listening. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's an issue in itself, because you may speak a different language. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't like to yell. I don't like to raise my voice.
But you come
My
into
thing is,
it.
if I come at you as an adult and I'm telling you how I feel one-on-one, I shouldn't have to yell and I shouldn't have to raise my voice. But everybody deals with it differently.
That's what I'm about to say. Because for me, what you see is what you get.
Right. I mean,
What you saw
No,
when
I
you
get it.
this what you saw when you met me.
right. But see, that right there tells a lot too. If that's how you respond when I met you,
Right.
then this ain't gonna work already.
But you're talking about for you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's what I'm saying.
But for me and mine,
It works.
Right.
you already know what it is. So
Exactly.
for you not to come the way that you know what it is, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everything is different. Everybody's situation is different. Is that still on?
Yeah.
Let's back up.
Yeah.
Trying to reconnect.
I really ain't got no chase.
Trying to reconnect.
Talk to the men that live here. I don't fucking.
What you
live
want?
here.
We going to next?
We
We going to the next topic?
Nah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we going to the next. What's that?
I say,
Well, we got a few. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
be cute.
Which one?
I'm saying. Next topic. Okay, I guess
You
we're
on
gonna
your
rock
period
with
today?
it. No, never that.
Okay, I'm
Never
just making
was.
sure.
Never was.
I don't know why this shit will be trying to reconnect.
Dang, he was being a little shady towards me,
How
y'all.
was I being
The signal should be on point.
Talk to the man in the house. I said, y'all.
Okay, but I'm saying.
Do I know we on air?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
It's cool though. Anyway, next topic.
Yeah, it's good for ratings.
They said scrap it, but we're gonna rock with it. Why do some women act like other women don't ever want one night stands or just a fuck buddy?
I don't understand. Okay, wait. Pause. Repeat that. Because I was trying to figure that out when it came aboard.
Why do I'll do it this way? Why do so many women shun the women who go for the one night stands? You know what I'm saying?
That's
who
a better
act
way
like
to put
that. I'm just saying I guess it's a better way to put it. There's so many women out here who get their rocks off, but they secret squirrel about it. You know what I'm saying? And
You're
then
damn right. It ain't
But-
everybody's business. business.
I understand what you, but they shunning the ones who are out there like, yo, I get mines off. You know what I mean? This is what it is. This is what I'm looking for. I ain't looking for. Only a female can give me an answer to that because I'm looking because you know for me I don't really care if you want to rock out with your cut out.
I get it, and I'm not the type of person too. I'm not the type of person to put my business out there. So whatever I do in the dark stays in the dark.
Fact.
Now if one chick want to be out there, she want to be open, she want to party, she want to do whatever and put it all on the gram or whatever. By all means, sister, have your fun. I'm not judging you. Because at the end of the day, who am I to judge you when I'm doing the same shit just behind closed doors?
Right.
That's how I look at it.
And like a lot of times, like I hear a lot of females saying, "Who does that? There ain't nobody out there doing that. Like females don't do that. Like that's
they be the main ones doing it.
Yeah, they be the main ones doing it. But I'm like, yo, if even if you're out there doing it, don't sit there and act like it's not the case. Like, yo, just be like, yo, it may happen or may not happen. Like, yo, shit, whether you. Chicks know they be fucking like, yo, just say you be fucking and like, or just say like, yo, I got no question. Like, you know what I mean?
Some people, well, I'm not gonna say some people, but some women out here, the reason why they are uncomfortable with it is because they don't want to be judged for their bullshit.
Yeah.
And that goes to show you that they care more about what people think of them than anything.
I was about to take it a step even further and say they can't even acknowledge their bullshit.
Absolutely.
They can't.
And is that necessarily bullshit? The bullshit is when they try to hide it in, like when they hide it, but down the ones who doing the same thing, but out front with it.
I'm gonna go even harder. Yeah. It's even deeper than that. It's not about them downing it. It's about society's take on it. Because a dude do it, it's no problem.
Nope.
A female do it, they a whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I get it, but the thing is, with the way society is today, is it really like they a hoe now? Because apparently they glorify the way that the thoughtism and the hoeing and all this other stuff now.
I'm not. Y'all know I don't care. A stripper gonna get the stripper gonna get his life.
What you gotta think is Rose is on FashionNova.com right now with a shirt on that says "ho."
Yeah, but and you gotta think about how long. But think about how long this has been happening. Like they're winning. Strippers, entertainers.
#Factuals.
Kanye created this environment. You know what I mean? Glorify this.
I wouldn't say he created it.
That's what I said. No, I'm correcting myself. I said he helped to glorify. He helped to glorify. You know what I'm saying?
He did do that.
I need an up top 2 B stings and I'm B sting off the reason. I'm just saying, but there's so many people who glorify. But I have to say Yeezy because think about it. Think about how many albums he put out, and every time he turned around, he had a new joint. And it was like, yo, levels to this shit. Love and hip hop, levels to the shit. You see what I'm saying? Basketball wise, no matter how you look at it, because nobody was a doctor. You see what I'm saying? Not too many were medical students who became.
They all jump offs.
I said not too many.
But they do have one now.
I know they have one now, but I'm just saying, like in the beginning, it wasn't. You know what I mean? Think about it. Juju didn't have her master's yet or her doctorate. Juju just got a doctorate. Was a doctor at her master's. Cameron joint. Yeah, I'm just saying, there's so many people out there, but they're winning. I'm not knocking the ones now who put themselves in a better position. Now, I mean, who are now educated, who has the titles to go along with it. I'm talking about the joints that's coming straight out the strip club. Like, you know what?
Yo, in that bag.
Exactly.
And then it's not even.
And they don't even necessarily have to be the strippers.
It's the bartenders too now.
Yeah,
the
it's the bartender. What is it? The joint panda.
Yeah.
Her shit is retarded. But guess what? Listen, she's securing the bag.
Yeah.
Listen, it's so many of them out there. But then you take it back, the ones that's not securing the bag, the around the way girl who done knock down Jermaine, Sean, Marcus.
And
you know what I mean? Exactly. But then you got let's say you got Charlene, who's doing the same goddamn thing, but then told niggas like, you put my shit out there, you ain't getting no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Who's doing the exact same? It just makes it harder. You know what I mean? Right. So that's the reason why I say society. You know what I mean? That I'm just looking at it from the whole spectrum. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Even to our president, he been jumping off.
Still jumping off.
Sonny Daniels, Stormy Daniels, and so many others.
He got aliases. He said there's level. Like, would you say there's levels to this shit, right?
To go clean
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
yeah.
up.
Right, and he's
Handle
making
that.
it's no more using the JF Kennedy tunnels in the house anymore.
Yeah.
They coming through the door.
They coming through the front door, and it's a party.
Any comments from online, Dominus? Nah.
We just got back up.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't even
Technical
know.
difficulties beyond our control.
Speaking of the president, you know what I'm saying? Kim K made a
Hey, it worked.
made a trip to go discuss prison reform
But let's get.
with the Donald.
But now, hold on. But now, even with that being said, I want to paint this picture. She was not there by herself. She had her lawyer there. It was a situation that was built up. Y'all know I hate Trump. You know what I mean, I'm a Brooklyn nigga who hates Trump. However, with me hating Trump, real recognize real. This is something that he didn't have to do. He commuted that grandmother's charges, and guess what? I want to say he's setting up for his next run, because no matter how you look at it, all it takes for, unfortunately, our people is to see one thing done for somebody in our ethnicity for them to be sold. And I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just saying that's a lot of people, because now they're gonna build on this hope that he's gonna be vacating charges. He's gonna be commuting charges and shit like that.
He's not doing
People
He's not
don't
doing that
understand
And
that all this is
all the setup so he can do his
all,
own.
exactly all this is a setup to push his agenda.
His second run.
But getting
His
back
second
to,
run's gonna be crazy.
but Bernie's supposed to run too. But getting back to the whole Kim K situation, I am not a fan of Kim Kardashian. Not at all. Do I like to look at Kim Kardashian? Of course I do.
Yeah.
I am a man.
Factual.
However, with her, I must say, with the with the Me Too movement, with the power and the stage that the platform that women have right now, that was a phenomenal chess move by Kim Kardashian and her lawyer. Because with her husband bringing so much bullshit,
with the mag.
That's the best way you can bring right now.
I gotta say, with her husband putting so much bullshit in the atmosphere for him to push his record. I haven't heard it. So
Don't waste your time.
That's what I'm about to say. I've heard it's trash.
No.
I've heard it's trash.
In my humble opinion, I wasted my time
Okay.
overall.
I've definitely heard it's trash. I'm just gonna say
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
for Kim K, for what's her name, Alice something. I can't think of her last name.
Wonderland.
All right.
Come on.
My bad, son. It was easy.
Better than that.
So for Alice to her video to land in Kim Kardashian's inbox, whatever the fuck it was, and for them to connect the way that they did, because you got to think, not too many celebrities are paying attention to a regular Joe Schmo who says, you know what? Yeah, I messed up, but this was OD. Not everybody's gonna hear that. For her to take the time to listen and then reach out, put her resources to it, I'm sorry. I don't like what the Kardashians are doing per se. It takes a lot for me to say this. I respect
That's
the fact
respectable. Yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah.
what she did, because think about it, she did not have to do that.
She did.
And for her to push it the way that I need to go see the Donald.
Is there something else going on with her though? Like, is it an agenda behind what she did for a reason, or did
Everybody,
she
it may just be to clean up what the fuck Kanye is doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying.
that's what
And part of that plays in this whole controversy with the Donda West Foundation in Chicago and how they saying Kanye hasn't been contributing or doing anything for the city of Chicago.
He ain't contributing shit, but he wants to talk shit about Obama.
That's half of it. I mean,
That's
now
part of
she
it.
got 2 nigga children. That's how the police said it.
That definitely is.
She got to start, you as a
It's
parent,
more, you have to
want to start
gotta
making
take
some
a fall.
It
change.
has to be
Real,
more
real,
than the Kardashian way.
That's all.
Yeah.
It has to be more. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was a brilliant chess move. Because at this point, Kim's naked. Kim advocated for an old black woman to get out of jail for some shit she did. What? You took the time. That's the human aspect of things. to say the least. Fuck my husband. Fuck his dumb shit. It's really on some old. You actually, being white, cared about somebody other than your white family and their bullshit. To give a fuck about somebody who's actually in jail for 21 fucking years. They're in there 22 years.
But the time came, though. I mean, she's been on her selfish shit for the past couple of years. There's nothing left for her to do.
But I'm just saying, but it had to be something more than you selling sex.
It's sold out now.
Some people, the time never comes, though. Some quote-unquote celebrities, that time never comes.
Has anything still ever happened with, what's my girl name?
You didn't see that.
I didn't, actually.
Okay, good.
What did we see?
Nothing. Go ahead, continue.
We saw
Focus.
Did I want to see that?
What's my girl name? Clemency? Santonia Brown?
What about her?
Has anything happened with that?
No, that's gonna take time. I told you. Once. I don't know why you ain't listening.
No. I'm saying why she should have advocated for that.
Well, she picked what worked. If you already have somebody else, an avenue that's already been touched, why would you go that way? She already has a whole team in place fighting for her. Alice had nobody.
Yeah.
Grandchildren, and great-grand. 21 in the bank. I'm not saying it's anything less with Shorty. Shorty was raped, a sex slave, and then murdered the guy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be out. However, she was already en route for the clemency case. She's already en route to for somebody for the pardon to be put in place of that governor. Alice had nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Different story.
I mean, she got 2 black kids. That should make you think.
You're right.
When you think about seeing your kids getting their ass whipped.
Think about
shot or stripped naked in a fucking Waffle House.
You got the money to do something about the shit.
I mean,
do something.
their phone out getting popped for that. The story goes on.
Do you know what was troubling for me today? I'm with my daughter, and she said to me, the last school shooting in Maryland, the little boy ran past her friend out the front door. Nobody knew anything. This is a conversation I'm having with my daughter. What? Kim had to do something different.
I mean, that shit been happening.
I understand, but listen, when we were shorties,
we got shot at a couple times.
We
just laughed it off because it was normal.
No, niggas was not shooting up schools like that when we were shorties.
Niggas wasn't taking shots.
Niggas ain't running. If we had a beef with somebody, we settled that beef. Chitty bang bang. Ain't no innocent bystanders the way this shit is going down. It wasn't mass shootings.
It wasn't mass
shootings. We keep talking about though when we had beef, we settle that shit. These kids don't have the opportunities to settle their shit.
It don't even be beef.
It don't even be beef. And the quickest thing, somebody pulling out a gun. They all walking around with guns on them, so it's like ain't nobody fighting, ain't nobody throwing hands.
Oh man, shit, wild kid.
Yo, you tune in to #Factuals, your one-stop shop for entertainment and information. Yo, we call that infotainment. I said the back of the fucker. You know what it means at the same goddamn time. Information at its fucking finest, nigga. And finest of fuckery.
You know what I mean? This wasn't on the list, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was watching NBA Finals yesterday.
I don't burn it, let's get it.
Nah, you know.
Man, this could not be my bottle.
I didn't put enough cognac.
It's my, hey, you know, we got some left. You got some left. You don't even know I'm going.
Oh, he said, slide that. That was football.
You know what I mean?
Popcorn.
But you know, the topic came up. You know, LeBron said, you know, if Cleveland by some fearsome act of God ends up winning,
I know, right?
There's no way they're going to the White House. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Steph was approached with the same question, and he's like, the Warriors, we're not gonna yo, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Is this right? Or is it, you know, what are the views on this?
It's more than right. It's more than right.
It's absolutely right.
Like, if you don't agree with the person in the White House, fuck the White House. Because, like, yo, you don't agree with that part? Well, I say that. Because the White House represents the person that's sitting in that damn seat or sleeping in that bed. So, like, yo, the White House is all represented by that person. They put him in there. We put him in there. We can't say we, but we as a people did put him in there. So it's like, I wouldn't go visit him because I don't agree with him, nor his views, nor the people that agree with him. Yo, Every day I walk at work, I see kids walk around with damn "Make America Great Again" hats on. I see little colored kids walk around with that shit, and I want to hang their ass with I want to Suge Knight their ass. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
You don't put them in the trash can like Bruce Leroy, huh?
I can do that too.
He got it.
But I want to Suge Knight their ass. It's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? So like, yo, I had to pull a few kids aside, and they friends are like, come on. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm talking. I said that to kids. I really curse at kids.
Yeah.
I said that to them. I'm talking here, son.
Be easy, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Easy,
I'm
fam.
talking here.
You just got back in the game. Be easy, bro.
I
Be easy, bro.
did. But fuck it. I said that to kids. Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm talking here. Like, yo, they, you know what I mean? Yo, and the motherfuckers I'm talking to didn't understand what the fuck I was saying. I was like, damn. Go ahead with your boys, yo. I see what's going on here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, just do me a favor. Take a picture of yourself and send it to your parents and see what they got to say when they get home.
Well, maybe that's what they're hearing at home. You never know what's going on.
It could be, but it also could be the people that hanging out with. It's like, here, buy this hat.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
married.
you know, peer group has a heavy influence on you as you're coming along, you know, and your home life has a heavy influence as well.
To say, maybe
So,
it's not even that.
You know, you never know where it's coming from, especially these days.
It might have
you
been
know.
a free hat. So at
Yeah,
that
right.
point,
No, it
what
wasn't
do you
free.
give a
It
fuck
wasn't
what
free.
says on it? I'm
It wasn't
just
free. Put it like this. And it's kind of off subject, but it's still on the same topic. Like, would you be a vendor just to make money selling those hats and shirts? Would you sell that shit? Make America great again? If you knew you could make a lot of money on that shit?
No.
Whoa, nobody has a problem with niggas selling crack. So
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say, like, niggas do a lot of questionable things to get money.
crack
And
ruined
selling a hat with a slogan with a fucking catchy phrase on it.
crack ruined
I
cities.
don't have a problem
my
with the
nigga.
phrase. I think we need to take the phrase from him.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
tell you why I have a
I got a
problem
problem
with the phrase because
It's
it's
never
deeper than
never
just a
great.
phrase. Nah, it's deeper than just a phrase because behind that phrase, it's that underlying meaning of let's take it
Again,
back to this
where it was.
time period when these things were going on
Right.
and certain people didn't have certain rights and
rights.
freedoms.
I say
Can't
let
say
them,
certain
I say
things.
let them try. I encourage them to
Exactly.
try.
And that's why I said we
Go
can
ahead and
take
try.
this shit from him.
Bomb.
Just keep wearing the hat. Keep saying the
That shit is not that hard for them.
Try
if you
it.
want to keep it, if you want to keep it 100,000, son,
I don't care.
that shit is not that hard for them.
I
B.
don't care.
On
As
some
long
real
as I
shit.
take
Well,
at
it
least
is. We'll
a couple
die
of my wish
shooting our way out. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we're going to get shot. Everybody ain't going to feel that same way.
All of them ain't gonna
You
live.
could be a martyr, but at the end of the day, a martyr ain't gonna be nothing but a past tense.
Shit, we got guns now.
We got
We got guns, but they got way more guns, B.
Hey.
Bruh.
Way more
Lots
guns.
of it.
Way more. It's
Lots.
not that hard. It's not
and
that hard.
then we'll just give them guns to shoot us. You see what's happening, so it's like it's not
Yo,
a
I
thing.
know white boys right now in Frederick, though. You walk out in the woods, they got half a militia just sitting out there, ready to go, nigga. They got guns, bro.
Oh, yeah, phew.
Hey, then fuck it. Why hide? Get this shit started. Let's right
A
now.
lot of them are waiting for it to get.
He lived in
That's
555.
That's another
show,
topic.
yo.
Yeah, that's a different
That's
show.
definitely a
Like,
different
I
show.
don't want to go into that, but
But I think, like I said, they reserve the right to do whatever the hell they want.
facts.
That's
That's
true.
not
Facts.
facts.
That's-
Invitations,
Yeah.
like any invitation, reserve the right to be declined.
Yeah.
And if they feel like, and so many of us feel like he doesn't stand on what America
It's really
values,
supposed to be
and
about.
really, I'm all for it. Like, nah, you ain't gotta be there. I don't gotta show up.
Right.
Just like there was so many with the with him what's the word? Disinviting? Is that what you said?
Philadelphia Eagles, right? Which
They
is
had-
funny
Yes.
because they had no intention of going
Don't-
in the first place.
Well,
Hold
can't
on.
say that.
Hold on, but then let me finish.
Some of them did.
Then
They were going to say
then had the whatever military group come out there and stand with him as they sang and celebrated America per se.
Right.
And there was a shot of the audience and it was a white guy while the Star Spangled Banner was being sang. He's kneeling. So it's like it speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what you do to try to devalue what they're standing for, it's not disrespect to the flag. It's not disrespect to the country. It's freedom of speech, and it's freedom for our black men who are dying daily at the hands of
women.
Men and women who are dying. I can't even say just black men and women anymore because I'm starting to see a lot of white videos pop up where cops
the chick on the beach.
The chick, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
I just
Hold
watched.
up. Don't
every-
feel sorry for her.
No.
She said, "I'm not one of these niggas."
I heard her, but I'm just talking about. I'm talking about in general. Like, think about the white guy in the hotel who had his hands up. You know what I'm saying? Who had his hands up, and they still shot this man.
doing it hallway.
What about the one
I mean, so,
that-
but not to get off topic, but I'm just saying, like, everybody, they're not showing up at the White House for those reasons. You know what I mean? I just don't like the fact that it's getting lost in translation as to the why.
It's always going because white people are gonna keep drowning this shit out. That's
Nah,
why
I-
I say this whole thing needs to happen.
Especially with the NFL situation. NFL situation, come on, the government is paying the NFL bread so that they can do this. Because think about it, years ago we didn't see the military out there on the field bringing the flags out when we were shorty.
We didn't even see,
You know what I'm
see the
saying?
national anthem.
Now,
Matter of fact, before Kaepernick even did that, we wasn't seeing it then. But right after that, they showed it on every single game to find out what was going on, who was gonna kneel, who wasn't gonna kneel.
Well, I mean, it's funny how, you know, the NFL has just recently made this rule when the NBA been had this rule in effect for years.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's not talked
Chris
about
Jackson.
at all. You know what I'm saying?
It's every time we catch up to the game, they're gonna change the rules.
Gonna change the rules.
And right in front of your face. That's why I say this shit needs to happen.
And what's funny is, like, they keep interviewing like Steve Kerr Popovich, and they keep saying how like the NFL is so bad for this shit, but they're praising the NBA. When the NBA did, like you said, did this shit years ago. They shut Chris Jackson. I can't even call him Chris Jackson. I mean, like
Abdul Rauf.
Abdul
You know what I
Rauf.
mean?
Not Sharif. No, Chris. Yeah,
It's Mahmoud.
Mahmoud
Yeah,
Abdul Rauf.
Rauf, yeah.
They shut him down. Like a decade ago.
That was for his
It
religion.
was over a decade ago. So.
Yeah.
It's been about 20
So it's
Yeah,
like
it's 20 plus.
Yeah, some decades
20 plus.
ago. They shut him down. His original name was Chris Jackson. They shut him down, but then, I mean, now all of a sudden they saying that the NBA gets it. No, they don't. They don't get it because they didn't lift their law. So it's like, yo, so damn. Niggas shit might have been in boycotting the NBA along with the NFL when niggas was boycotting the NFL.
It's a different animal, though.
It is a different animal,
You know what I'm saying?
but we here.
It is what it is.
So, I mean, yeah.
Bottle burner?
Yeah, it's good. So, now, I mean, we got the bottle burner coming up. So right now we got the person who bought the bottle gets 2 minutes to get off whatever's on their chest, whatever's on their mind. Now, I mean, B. De Niro's about to fuck y'all up with whatever's on his mind. Yo, pay my man homage. Pay my man. Listen, he bought the mean bottle of the night. Let's
Cups
get into
up,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Cheers to the panel. Hashtag, excuse me. What was that?
She talking shit, yo. She talking shit.
I really didn't have a bottle burner, you know what I'm saying? But, you
That's like
know,
being shady.
to piggyback on the finals, I put up money. Shout out to Mississippi Hefe,
Whole lot of shit going on.
who like to bet on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, I'm a smile, a big wide smile when we catch my L tomorrow. You know what I mean? Had that bread ready. You know, we was watching the game last night. Every other word out of my man's mouth, yo, LeBron in 7, LeBron in 7, LeBron in 7. He's gonna do it. LeBron ain't no fucking Houdini magic
he's
wizard,
not
my
making
G. You
that happen.
know what I
That nigga
mean?
needs something.
No, like,
Help.
he was like, you know,
Yeah.
we watching the game.
And
He's
I
like,
ain't even a LeBron fan.
he was like, yo, peep this. They gonna go down tonight, and they gonna win 4 straight.
That's not
Word
like
to
a-
blood. I looked at him. I said, my nigga, next time you go to your Connect, get me a fucking QP that shit, bro. I was like, what you lacing that shit with, bro? I need that in my. I was like, my nigga, I will give you a band right now. Give me a QP. That gotta be the best shit on the streets. Cause whatever you smoking that got you that fucking gone to think LeBron gonna win 4 straight.
against them.
I will smoke that shit for the rest of the year, bro.
Against that
Give
team.
me fucking 2 pounds. I'll smoke that shit for the rest of the year, bro. Cause you out there. You way out there. So shout out to Mississippi Hefe. He's down there in Chinatown watching the Jumbotron.
You better not
We all
jinx my caps,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cap's going for the win. Shout out to
Yes.
him. You know what I mean? And that's all I gotta say on
Stanley
that.
Cup
LeBron in
final,
7.
right?
LeBron in 7.
I gotta toast it up to you, nigga. That shit was funny as shit.
Yo, your man is crazy, B. I was like, yo, are you lacing your shit with crack? Formaldehyde? What's going on, bro? Like,
The angel does
put
home.
me on. I was like, put me on, bro. Put me
I
on.
could finish my drink.
You know,
Oh,
hey.
we ride around, we getting it. We ride around, we getting it. Yo.
It's not good to twist it.
Oh, shit.
Chewing that
Y'all
ice
never
hard
know,
as
like-
motherfucker.
Is that somebody like who just like constantly roots for LeBron? Like, I know somebody who constantly hates LeBron.
It's a lot of
And
people
no matter-
that ride with. I
Listen.
mean, honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like LeBron is the best
Ever.
in the league. He's the
Oh,
best
that's
in the league.
the
He's
league.
the best
Yeah,
in the world.
Right
Do you
now.
know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
you can say that in 5 years though? With the,
I mean, 5 years from now is 5 years from now. But
think
right
about
now,
5 years from
but
now,
right now,
He's
he's the best in the
He
game.
is.
He's
There's
the
no
best
doubt
in the
about
game
that.
right now. You know what I'm saying?
If LeBron do what he's doing
Relax,
today, 5 years from now, if he does a little less than what he's doing today, 5 years from now, he's still the
I
best.
think
in the league.
by that time, KD gonna catch him.
Fuck KD.
Yeah.
Nah, KD kept that shit alive last
Yo,
night. bro.
listen.
He was
By that
he
time,
was scorched.
KD
Listen,
gonna catch him.
he was
KD
fire.
the only reason LeBron didn't go home with a win last year.
Listen,
And he came in with
KD
Let me
saved
tell
him
you.
last
Let me
night.
tell you.
Came in with
Let
that
me tell you
shit.
about KD. KD.
Lord. Go ahead.
KD can afford to have off nights.
But he
He
did.
wasn't off last night.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
wasn't
All
off.
matches he wasn't. I said he can
He was
afford.
killing.
He can afford to have off nights. LeBron can't.
I mean,
Understanding.
but LeBron is
didn't
in that
either, though,
situation
yo.
though. LeBron is in his situation.
Okay,
Right.
he is.
KD made a conscious move to go to a powerhouse team.
Man.
And you
KD
forget
is not-
LeBron had the
I
chance
still
to
have
make
an
that
issue
decision
about
too,
that. I'm still
and made
like
the
so-
decision.
But
too.
you know what?
I understand
LeBron
that you
takes
want
on
to
the
rank.
challenge,
I
dude.
understand that you want to rank,
KD's
but
a bitch for what he did.
I mean, he
I
got
feel
it.
Put
like,
that to his
I mean, yeah, he
fucking
got it
Instagram.
now, but I feel like the way he went about it.
He's a bitch.
But
for
you
what
know
he
what?
did.
You know
I
why?
respect that though.
But I'm
Think
gonna
about
hit
it.
you with
Think
this.
about-
I'm gonna hit you with this. The reason why he did it is because LeBron did it first.
Exactly. He was
LeBron
smart.
did it
And
first.
I
He
know-
was smart for
He
doing
didn't do it
it.
first.
LeBron did it.
Explain
Yes,
it
LeBron
right
didn't do it
now.
first. LeBron didn't do that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he
LeBron-
did.
So what is the Miami Heat then? He didn't do that
LeBron didn't go
with
to
Dwayne Wade and
LeBron
fucking
did-
Chris Bosh. He didn't do that.
LeBron
He
did
didn't do
not
that.
go- LeBron
He
did not-
didn't do
LeBron did not
that
go
with
to
Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Are you fucking kidding
LeBron did
me?
not go to a championship team, nigga.
Are you serious?
Sit, nigga.
That wasn't a championship.
It wasn't.
And
When LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami, Miami damn sure wasn't a championship
Exactly.
team.
There wasn't.
But
They did not win a championship. and they did not have. And they did not
What are
have.
you talking about?
Yo,
He
yo,
made
yo,
the
yo.
No, I
championship
said,
team. He got a ring there.
I said they didn't win a championship.
Where are we going right now?
So LeBron didn't win it. They didn't win a championship before LeBron went there. He bought Bosh there with him.
Where are
before,
we
This
going
is
right now?
prior.
but they,
Hold on, who
You're
didn't
right.
win the championship before? What?
yeah, exactly.
Miami didn't win a championship.
Miami had two. Dwayne Wade
And Shaq.
Shaq.
What are you
Man.
talking about?
Where
Shaq
we
was
going
there when
right
LeBron
now,
went
yo?
there.
That's right.
No, but you said they didn't have a championship.
No, I
before.
said they didn't win it the year when LeBron went there. They didn't win it the year before that, did they? Shaq was retired when LeBron
I
he
didn't
was a
see this
Phoenix.
on the-
Okay, check this
He
out.
Retired then.
Check this
He
out,
went to
though.
another team.
When
He was a
you
Phoenix, matter of fact.
when
Yeah, he
you
went to Phoenix.
when you connive and scheme to build a team around superstar players, the ring is coming, bro.
I'm not saying
He
I
did
agree
it
with what
first.
he
He
did.
did it first,
It's
bro.
different.
He did it first.
KD
yo.
KD said, "Yo, I cannot beat these niggas."
KD
you know
played
what?
chess, my nigga.
KD
I'm proud of him and I'm watching that shit play
Nigga.
out. He played chess, yo.
Nigga, KD was
He
motherfucking.
didn't have one. He couldn't.
I just feel-
Yo, because Westbrook kept taking too many
But
shots, yo. He
I
couldn't
ain't
win
a
them.
LeBron fan,
Westbrook, they
so
couldn't finish.
I'm
Yeah.
on Golden State all the way.
KD's the reason why
Oh,
they why Golden State lost. That's why Oklahoma lost to Golden State that year. It was up 3-1.
Team light skin, let's go.
And then he said, "You know what? I can't beat y'all niggas.
Let's
Hey,
get them.
Hating.
Hey,
Black ass niggas, fuck y'all. Light skin, let's go. Sweep, get your brooms out, baby. Shout out, Hefe. I hope you watching, bro. You not, but
That ain't watching. That ain't watching ice hockey.
This
right
one's
now.
for you, bro. LeBron in 7.
Taylor right now. You tune in the hashtag Factuals, you one-stop shop information, entertainment. We call that F.O.
This city
Taylor.
need a win.
And the
Fuck
finest
that
of
shit.
fucking. This city ain't never get wins. They
Got wins. They got wins.
Way back when.
Hey,
When was the last time DC had a win?
Huh?
When was the last time DC had a win?
Way back when.
Exactly, like
Doug Williams was
Redskins
quarterback.
won the Super Bowl
general.
what,
When was the
91?
last time
You
DC had a
You talking the Wizards?
When Doug Williams was
Every
quarterback.
Nah, I still about the
City, period.
Redskins.
I'm about
Like-
to tell you, it was 19. It was 19.
The
Nah, Redskins in the 90s.
No,
I'm about to say
Well, the
for the
Redskins
Wizards,
now
it was
PG,
it was
they're not DC.
Was it
Bullets.
Doug Williams or was it
Yeah,
Mark
It was
Ripken?
Bullets, and it was
Huh?
19.
Was it Doug Williams or Mark
Mark
Ripken?
Ripken.
Was quarter-
It was
that
in
last time.
1978.
He was the first Mark
1978 for the Baltimore Bullets.
83.
Doug Williams was
Redskins.
with the that was before then, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say it's just been about 25 years
For the
since
Capitals.
the Caps
Yeah.
have been
Yaga.
to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
But my thing is, overall, the city with every sport, the Nats, the Wizards, the Redskins,
And the Nats
Caps,
came close. Nats came
They
close.
did come
They
close.
choked, but they ain't
We
win it,
have
though.
not had
They
a
choked.
real win here in 20 plus years. So
Right.
the reason
We don't
why
mind
everybody's
on
like,
the
you know,
side.
fuck hockey.
Oh, no, I'm not saying
it's
that.
not
I
even
think
about. It's not
they
even about
are
hockey at this
Ovechkin
point.
Up in
is
DC.
due.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
Ovechkin has busted his ass.
Oh, yes.
He
Yes,
is
he
due
has.
for a Stanley Cup.
He
You know what
definitely
I'm saying?
deserves
So
Is he not the
I'm
best in
not
the game right now?
Listen. I'm a sports
I'm happy
fan.
as shit for him.
I
I'm
know
what I'm
not.
saying?
I'm not up on. I'm not
Yeah.
up on hockey to say he's the
I know-
best
I know
in the
his
game.
name.
No, he's one of the
He's
best.
nice.
He's
He's
no,
one of the
I'm
best.
speaking from the
Legit.
perspective
He's
of
good
the
for the past few
legit
years.
work that he's put
Legit. He the
in this
best.
city
He's the
with the
best in the
Caps.
game.
That man right there has earned this shot.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
that's the
One
reason
and
why
two.
I'm like, yo,
Him and Crosby from the Penguins
Yeah,
got
yeah.
drafted 1 and 2,
Yeah.
and they like 1 and 2 in the league.
Okay.
And this nigga got 3, Ovechkin got none.
Okay. Facts.
And he had to go.
Crosby had a better team around
When
him.
people like, you know, fuck hockey, everybody just trying to
Pittsburgh
jump,
always
on,
been nice.
That's
jump
what
on
I
a
need,
hockey
man.
bandwagon
Need to be
because da da
effective.
da. But it's not.
hockey
It's
bandwagon.
beyond hockey though.
It's
right
putting
now,
on for the
it's-
city. It's putting on
Exactly.
for the
It's
city.
about the
I
city
get
at this
that.
point. And the thing is, every other city get it.
Yeah.
Why can't we?
Yeah.
That's how I look at
That's
it.
real talk.
So
Hashtag
if we
Factuals,
want, if we
man.
gonna support something
Yeah.
and we finally this close to getting a win after 20 plus years in the city, why not?
And the
support it?
parade gonna be popping.
And
That's
yo,
what it
the
is.
circle
That's what
back-
everybody wants to see the
circle back to
parade.
our first
Crazy.
topic.
I'm taking off
Yo,
work.
Great, see? Everybody wants to see the parade. I'm taking over.
Come on.
First thing out of
I'm
my
going
mouth, yo.
too.
We getting
Circle
litty.
back to our first
With
topic.
the Paulette, Liddy.
Paulette.
At the parade, holla.
You don't have to go to fucking White House when he can turn around and tell the fucking Eagles they not coming. Then fuck the White House in that aspect.
Exactly.
Do what you
Yeah.
do.
Nigga, listen, parade in front of the White House. That's some shit I would do.
Pennsylvania
That
Avenue
shit-
would be lit.
That shit
called
is
an asshole
going. That shit
yesterday.
is going to roll down.
Yeah, I called a hater
Pennsylvania.
today.
Oh yeah.
That's
We're just not gonna acknowledge you.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So they need to go to Obama House, have a cookout.
What is that street?
Who did enough of a
He
black
further up
Where we
16th
at?
Street. I
Oh,
forgot the
shit.
name
Where
of the
we
street.
at?
Yeah, their neighbors.
Next
moving.
topic.
Hey, yo.
Alright.
Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah.
Let's rock with that next one.
Alright, next one. Would making police or teachers the highest paid profession increase education, security, and care for the people?
No, it's
This
gonna be more
one's
corruption.
all over.
First of all, police need to have at least a 4-year education. You can't expect somebody to be a lawyer after 10 years, 12 years of school.
Don't they have Don't they have high school?
No, they
No,
just
you
go
have
to
to
6 months.
graduate, you don't have to
6
be
months.
a
6 months, 6 months, 6 months.
They go to 6 months paid training, and then they're allowed to enforce the law that they
Then
don't.
no.
It's the lowest, the least, I can't say the least amount of training amongst any.
What they need to
profession.
do is have a 4-year education and spend at least $1,000 in the community they intend to serve. That'll make a decent cop,
So-
and that'll make a safer neighborhood.
The reason why I bring this about, and the reason why this is the topic, is this: one, if they was putting more money into them, then they would put more time and effort. And
Sean,
energy.
It'll be more
Oh,
corruption.
no, hold on.
Police are making 6 figures. They can't get no more
Please let
money.
me finish. Dude, what police are making 6 figures? Not police.
Huh?
The uppers are making 6 figures.
the state
Oh, you're wrong. Most of the majority of them who do overtime,
Yeah.
they are making 6 figures.
Overtime, okay.
It doesn't matter. Every
They
cop,
have
not
that
every
option.
United States
They're
has
mandatory
mandatory overtime,
overtime.
and they're hitting 6 figures. I don't want you to get that fucked up.
Yeah, do not
I don't want you to get that
They're
fucked
still
over.
making some
Do
bread.
not get it twisted,
Don't fuck yourself right now.
I
Why
did.
not?
I
Why
did
does
it
a teacher?
time.
Why does a teacher need a master's degree but make half what a cop
What a
makes
cop
with,
makes.
with 6 months training? That's stupid.
Damn, so that brings a whole
Stupid as
shit.
hell.
Speak on it.
6 figures? Okay, so goddamn,
cops
fuck
making
these
6
cops out here.
figures.
These motherfuckers making,
Wow.
hey, yo. So you can't eat. Fuck that.
Hey,
This is me saying this.
the views of Jay Vision are not the views of the rest of the panel of hashtag Factuals. Yo, increase the peace. You know what I'm saying? Stop the violence. There's enough dead bodies in these streets. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Fuck these motherfuckers out here.
And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I feel like even though if a teacher makes more money, who's to say they're gonna put in the same effort to make the
So
money?
my thing is this.
They go ahead and make
think
6 figures behind the desk, and they damn sure don't put in the effort.
More rigorous evaluations.
So my thing is this: if they was to put more money into it, that means they will put more effort into the training.
No.
Possibly.
Bruh.
Hold up.
That would mean they would have to put more money into the training
Into the training,
Not
more
the-
money
not
into
the-
the effort.
versus your
Not the
salaries.
teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the salary,
I think
Who
it
teaches
should
the
be.
cops?
Caps losing right now.
Oh, word.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
Sidebar.
Of course they are.
What
Every DC
Yo, they're gonna bring home.
Every DC team.
Damn,
shoots for the
Debbie
stars.
down here. Damn, Debbie down here.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Hold on.
Debbie down
Hold
there.
on. Can I finish saying what I'm saying? You're cutting me off.
Hey, shout out to Mississippi Hefe watching that loss on the Jumbotron, my nigga.
We down, but we ain't out.
Hey.
Yo, I ain't taking that one.
I'm a sound.
We got it.
What period is it?
It's not
It's
even
just-
hour.
it's-
Let's stay to the second.
Oh,
No,
well,
we got
So listen. My thing is, and it's not a study statistic. It's just a hunch. Oh, it's a hunch or hinch or.
hunch is the correct term, not an acronym.
Right the
But
first
it's a-
time. Fuck y'all couch.
No shot.
I won already.
I don't throw shots, baby.
Go ahead, because
E.T.
I'm about to put you on blast.
Okay, go ahead.
My thing is, don't put a subject out there if you ain't done your research.
Hey.
Fuck it, let's rock with it.
Word to the super producer.
I said that earlier already.
He did. I'm always down to come back, but
I know what I'm talking about.
Word to our producer.
But
Yo, but you know what?
I always have an educated rebuttal.
You
can't fact check me.
Tell you what, we'll
I
talk
can
about
know
that after
fact
the
check,
show.
man.
Let's finish the
So
show.
let's get into it. But basically, my thing is, I would think, I would hope.
At least you're not sliding down.
Hold on.
No.
You know,
There we go. Yes, I am. But I would hope. That paying them more money that would basically succumb to putting more effort into the bringing. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
God damam.
I'm gonna tell him why after, but go ahead.
And I understand where you're gonna go with it, but I'm just saying what I would hope. I'm not saying it's going to be that. So what I'm saying is I would hope that would make that they will put more effort into the training or upbringing of them, of teachers and of policemen, because of the fact that they know they got to put this money into them, and you know what I mean. So like you said, they have a mandatory overtime or whatever. But
before we even get to that, you're thinking along the realm of paying these people is going to help the students
improve the situation.
Right.
No, not just.
Okay,
I'm
education.
That's true.
Is a national topic.
Mm-hmm.
There is money that is allocated via the U.S. budget for programs throughout the United States.
Hashtag factual.
It does.
That's the one thing I thought about.
It does not matter.
A kickback.
It does not matter.
That's what I do would be a kickback.
What these teachers make.
Mm-hmm.
It does not matter what these officers make. If you have somebody like Betsy, was it Du Bois, who doesn't even care about the public school system, who's pushing for the charter school effect, charter school impact.
And what are teachers paid to do nowadays?
What I'm saying, it doesn't matter, because if the agenda is not the same, it's not the same coming from the people in power.
Mm-hmm.
It does not matter what you're paying these people on the local level. It doesn't matter. Because until the children are a priority on the national level, the money that's supposed to be allocated to these programs on the national level has no bearing on what the hell somebody's pocket gets on the local level. You know what I'm saying?
So do you not think that if the money was allocated to those on that level?
Let me paint a better picture.
No,
you know what?
I understand exactly what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying.
I'm gonna say this so that you get it. And it's
No,
not
I
even
get what you're saying.
private schools care about the students. And I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. The private school has more impact on what happens with the students. The money that's going into the school, guess what? Typically pays the teachers as well as create a program that's going to work for the students. And I'm not saying this is the truth around against all schools. I'm going to talk about the private schools that I've been involved with, the private schools that I've attended. So it's more of a vested interest in the children to do better.
Yeah.
When it comes down to the public sector, that's government.
It's government. So, and listen, for the past 12 years, I worked with kids in private, in public, in
Private in what sense?
private
Because
schools.
there's like there's breakdown. There's like different.
all denominations of it. Like in private schools, whether it's religion based, private whether it's just private based, public schools, Montessori schools.
Okay.
I work with kids in every single sector. And you know what I got from that? One, I don't like Montessori schools, but that has nothing to do with that. That's me personally. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying that's just me personally. But school boards, like he said, they're paid. You know what I mean? The way they're paid, whatever. The reason why
They allocated a budget by
and then the thing is
state or federal, whatever.
Right.
And the thing is, so it's like, yo, teachers not paid to teach. And I'm not saying they ever were paid to actually teach. But the thing is, now what they did will tell you, listen, I'm not paid to teach you this. I've actually sat down and spoken with teachers. I've sat down with teachers and spoken with them. And they'll say, listen, I'm not paid to teach them this. And this is what they're giving the kids. So I'm like, so how the hell do you expect the kids to get this? Listen, I'm just got to get prepared for the test that they're about to take.
Wow.
That's because they're paid bullshit.
And they're paid
why
bullshit.
Would you care if you pay bullshit?
And the teachers that do care are the ones who are actually pushing and they're shunned out. Like I've seen teachers get kicked out of schools for caring. You know what I mean?
They probably like violated the curriculum or something.
Nah, what they actually did was teach.
Wow.
That's what they actually did.
Well, what I'm saying is if you paid them more, they could pay them enough to take care of their private life. They could leave that shit private and focus on school and teaching.
So that's my
more
thing.
pay for teachers, more education for cops.
Yeah.
So if they were paid more, what I'm saying, if they were paid more, do you think it would have a trickle effect amongst the uppers?
Yes,
because they would say, okay, if y'all getting paid this money, we expect this now from y'all. Or would they just still be on some old?
If a teacher's making $70,000, $80,000 a year, they're not going to lose that pay.
Player making? What is the NFL player? If they're getting paid money like
That's private industry though.
Right.
It is. What I'm saying is,
I mean, you got to think like what a teacher could possibly make.
Teachers and pay them millions.
What if a teacher's making what that NBA or what that entertainer is making,
Then
and the entertainer's making what that
everybody
teacher
would
or
be a
cop is
teacher.
making?
But that's not realistic.
But everybody wouldn't be able to make the meet
Not every
like
But a
entertainer
realistic
is
salary,
making
a
what you
realistic-
talking about is making though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm saying if that were the case, that was
I'ma go even
the
harder.
criteria behind it.
I'm gonna go even harder.
Listen.
It may just fall into a situation like, yeah, I'm a teacher, I'm earning my pay, but guess what? I'm just gonna teach this curriculum.
But if you're making a certain amount that's taking care of your lifestyle, you might take greater consideration in what keeping your job and making sure these kids learn.
If we really want to play, we can play this.
2 minutes left.
And
can play-
if you raise the teacher's salary, you can also raise the standards for testing of the children. You
But
can
the
also,
testing,
if they're not passing certain tests, you get fired.
but listen, that's union ain't letting that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how
Because they're not getting paid.
But
Like,
I'm just
if you
saying,
increase
even-
the pay and
that's-
eliminate the union.
Listen,
you can make some changes.
you are not eliminating the union.
Now
Period.
you get paid.
You know what I'm saying?
If teachers are getting paid more,
can't.
you can vote out the
Let me
union.
tell you something.
You're not gonna get that
I'm
paid.
trying to
Who's
tell
doing
you.
it unless
If you increase the teacher's
I'm
pay,
trying to tell
you can vote out the union.
I'm trying to tell you, it ain't going to happen because I'm going to tell you why it's not going to happen. With the union in place, when it comes down to the teachers, there's so many different things that are backed by that union. They are not going to let that
They
go.
don't
But
wanna
that's a
give
whole
that
different.
power.
That's a whole
That's
different
a
discussion. I don't even want to harp on that. But the only thing I am going to say is that when it comes down to this, let's say the teachers are getting the bread, right? And let's say they are held to the standard where, all right, the kids are coming in at 60 percentile. We need 85 percentile passing. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But guess what? It still could be that teacher who's like, okay, I'm going to teach the curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been so long that we haven't gotten the bread, and I put more than my everything into it. And I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying because there's so many people. Like, think about in business today, you get those people who get, you know what? Oh, you giving me my money now? Okay, that's what's up. I'm still going to continue to do my job the way I've been doing it because when you take a look at it, I'm not losing.
That's true.
I feel like there's a standard for kids to learn. They need to learn certain things.
Totally agree with you.
For a kid to learn anything extra, to go above and beyond in as far as educating themselves, that's on the child and the parent.
Right.
The teacher has to teach them certain things so they can survive.
But
that's
now,
their job.
But now, people. Now, with that being said, teachers teach. Children are supposed to retain what's happening when they go home.
That is on the
Teachers
that's
don't
on the
teach. That's
child.
not true.
But
That's on the child and the parent.
but this is what I'm saying. The reinforcement of what was taught is still supposed to happen in the home. And then you can't hold the teacher to that when the fucking parents aren't doing what they're supposed to do. There's so many children right now where the teachers are giving their all in all to a student who goes home to a family who doesn't give a shit.
But that's their job. They got to do it day in, day out.
I understand that. But if you're
Students
if
don't
I'm,
learn, it's not their problem.
that's what I'm saying.
But they need to be paid for their job. Because right now, they're playing teacher, they're playing daycare, they're playing parent to the single parent kids.
You got teachers.
They're playing bouncer. They got to break up the fight.
You got teachers who send
pay
kids
these
home
niggas.
with work.
You have no argument for me, bro.
Listen, you got teachers who send kids home with work that they didn't even learn that day in school. They send them on homework that they're gonna learn.
That's why you raise the pay, you raise the standards.
Yeah, and that's what
You
that's
can
what
demand certain things once
and that's
you
what the
pay
topic is
certain
about. If you raise the pay, would the standards be raised?
Yes.
I mean, and because they would expect more, and that's what I think. They would expect more from you. And I mean, and not saying that it's going to be the case. I'm not saying that it will be the case, but I think that it should.
It has to be.
It has to be
If they
the
raise
case.
the pay, they can raise the standards, and standards can be tested.
Because goddamn, cops, I mean, not even cops, doctors. Like, yo, what was money? Tom,
What's up? My bad. What's up?
What was money?
Back in the booth.
Chappelle style.
What
Who was money? Who was a doctor around the way, and this motherfucker got caught up on some shit, and they stripped everything from him. He had to pay all his shit back still. Now I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I hope you're not talking about my neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean,
No,
that's
no.
malpractice.
Ouch.
Malpractice is different from underpay.
It wasn't malpractice, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I know
So
what
the same
you're
thing with teachers.
talking about.
It should be the same thing with teachers.
Why does the
and
doctor
cops.
have to pay anything
I'll
back?
tell you off.
Because
Why?
that's off air. But it should be the same thing with teachers and cops. Nigga, if you go against the shit that you're supposed to be doing, you should be stripped of everything, and you gotta fucking pay, and you gotta serve time. Like yo, cops especially, and cops and teachers especially. Damn, and doctors. I can't even say them two.
I say police officers, you need either a 4-year education or military service. Because usually the military cops are the ones that are cool.
And they understand how and when to pull their shit. Know what I mean?
And during your training, you need to serve 1,000 hours of community
Yes.
service within your
Because
community. How can you serve a community
because 6 months,
that you don't know? Because
6
right
months?
now we got a bunch of white kids from Virginia being Maryland State troopers,
Yes.
and they just treat
And they
treat
driving
the
out
black
here
people right
saying,
here
oh,
like
yeah,
anything.
exactly.
Because it's not their community.
Exactly.
I mean, well,
and I think people should police their own community as well.
You can get a criminal
Let's get
justice
what
degree,
you're saying.
a bachelor's in 4
unfortunately,
years.
we agree to disagree on this issue. That was the last topic of the night. So, from the hashtag Factuals team, we like to say thanks for tuning in. We love y'all, all our viewers, all our supporters. You know what I mean? Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on iTunes. Check us out on
Facebook,
you know what I mean?
Instagram.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, come check us out Thursdays. Tentatively 9:15 to 10:15. That's how we rocking out.
We started on time tonight, baby.
We started on time tonight. We trying to do better for y'all. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So on behalf of Dinero DiBiase,
Vision the man and the meaning, Marcy the Grinch that stole everything else from your kids on Christmas. How does it go?
that was it. That was good enough.
Know what I mean?
Twin Star, Tierra the
Twin
Diva.
Star, he's slinging shit to your wife and your kid's baby mother or whatever. How does it go?
Oh, hold that.
I forgot how this shit go.
Yo,
on that,
it didn't go like that. We'll catch y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Mississippi Hefe watching that L live. You know what I mean? Tomorrow night, my dude, tomorrow night, I'll be waiting for that bread, bro. Cook it up, bro.
Yo, tell them what time it is.
I'm looking for that bread and a brick of that fire, because you've been smoking that fire for the past week, bro. Thinking LeBron's going to win in 7. LeBron in 7. Oh,
everybody knew that shit wasn't going to 7. Even LeBron knew that shit.
I don't know, man. J.R. Smith looking good out there.
On that note,
hey, Hood did look good.
Hey, yeah, Hood was putting in. Yo, no lie. Hood was putting in work.
Hood was putting in work.
You know what I'm saying? But J.R. Smith, not so much.
Yeah.
Kyle Korver, not so much.
Not so much, yo.
You at Moss?
Kevin Love. He was streaky. Kevin Love was streaky.
He was trying, but.
Hey, can I get some camera time? Hey, yo, Ty Lue, love you, boy.
One
love those
Gentlemen,
clips.
good night. We'll see y'all
I
next
love
week.
those clips of AI stepping over Ty Lue.
All day.
One.
The diva.
LeBron in Philly, 2019.
One.
Easy.
Yes.
Oh, that shit, your special cream?
This is one of my
Turn the
prototypes.
Facebook joint off, right?
Oh shit.
Holla.